Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So it's another day and we are looking at another coin that actually pumped like 90% or 100%. So it seems like that officially we are in the alt season, so most likely we'll see a lot more tokens that will pump like this. Now let's have a breakdown of Kyber network or KNC and why the token may be pumping. So to be honest, I could not find the exact reason on that why the token is pumping beside this. So basically they have been building for 8 years. There is nothing beside that going on that could have actually caused this price surge, and they did launch KyberSwap cross chain back in May, as you can see here. Nothing else beside that going on here. So I think that's it for the updates, but I think there's very interesting thing going on the chart. We'll talk about that at the end, and if you're interested only in that, you can just skip to the end. Anyways, if you don't know what the KyberSwap is, it is basically you can say decentralized exchange. As you can see here, it is a multi-chain DEX and aggregator on multiple chains. So it is both decentralized exchange and liquidity source with capital efficient liquidity pools that earn fees for the liquidity provider. So if you do provide liquidity, you earn it, and if you do stake the KNC token, you also earn trading fees that are happening on a KyberSwap. So that is, I would say, one of the best utility that KNC has. It can be staked and users can participate in the governance, and users too earn from the trading fee as well. Now KNC token is dynamic. That means it can be upgraded, minted or burned by Kyber DAO to better support liquidity and growth. So that is something you should know. So it depends on the community if they want to add inflation or another things to the token in the future, if they decide to do so. So that is something interesting going on with this coin. Now you do earn pretty good staking fees as long as there is a lot of activities on their swap. But the thing is, this is how it looks like. This is the KyberSwap. So you can say this is the KyberSwap's stats, as you can see here. They have been doing pretty good. They weren't doing that good back in 2024. It had a massive surge like in July, as you can see here, of 2024, but after that the volume went down, and now, as of now, they have been slowly getting a pretty good volume. As you can see here, this is a weekly volume, and they have been regularly getting around 500 million weekly volume. I would say it's stable, so that's pretty good, I would say. Again, if we look at other you can say, if you look at other dexes, this is how it looks like. As of now, PancakeSwap is dominating. I think that has to do with meme coin trading happening there. There are a lot of meme coins that are just going up on Binance Smart Chain without any reason, I would say. And I think because of that, PancakeSwap is just way above the league. So if you look here, PancakeSwap has a volume of 59 billion, followed by Uniswap 12 billion, followed by Radium 6 billion, and Fluid and others, and KyberSwap doesn't even cut it here. So I believe these are all the biggest one, as you can see here, and the KyberSwap is not even there. So yeah, I would say that's not good for it, but again, it should be at least there. But I think because of these immense volumes, the KyberSwap doesn't cut it there. But again, if you look at the weekly volume, they have been slowly getting consistent 500 million volume. So I would say that's good for KNC, because as long as there is a demand for the KNC, the price will hold itself. Now, in the past, if you don't know, the KyberSwap was hacked, and around 47 million funds were basically hacked, as you can see here, and it actually happened back in 2023, as you can see. And if you look at the TVL, that is when the TVL of the token started to go down, and it has not recovered ever since. So that is something you should know if you're planning to hold this coin for a long term. Now if you are just a casual trader and you want to trade this coin, let's have a look at this. So first of all, the main cause of this pump, I think, is most likely is this breakout. So if we just take, okay, so let's just have a look at it. So if we just take a trend line from here, and hopefully okay, so if we just take a trend line here, and if we look here, this is a massive breakout. So if we just look at the 4-hour chart, I think this massive you can say surge happened because of this breakout that occurred here. So because of that, there were a lot of traders waiting to take the trade, and they saw this and they basically bought it here. So if we look at the volume itself, most of the volume is on Upbit, which is in KRW, Korea. After that, followed by Binance and others. So most of the trading is happening on the Upbit, and if you know Upbit, so I think the trading will most likely continue to happen, and there will be a lot more volume than this on the Upbit as well. Now, if we talk about how high it can go as of now, if we just look at the weekly chart, this is how the weekly chart looks like. And if you can spot the pattern, this is the trend line that it is most likely following. So if we just look here, this is the trend. As of now, it's in the downtrend. So I think we can expect it to go as high as 83 cent if it does go higher than this. And after it could actually reject around 83. If not, if it does go above that, we could actually most likely rejection of $1 or like 1.08 or 1.1 seems to be the pretty good profit taking zone as well for this coin. But again, I think now, as many traders most likely have hopped on, we will most likely see some profit taking as well. So if you are planning to get into this coin, I think it is better to wait and at least wait till the price retest around 45 cent or even 51 is a pretty bit riskier. If you're planning to get into it, 51 seems to be a pretty good point as well, but again, it's a bit risky. And if you are impatient, you can basically get it around 56 as well. That seems to be the another entry point for this coin as well. If not, if you can wait 45 or even 37 cents seems to be the pretty good entry point for this coin as well. Again, you have to understand that whenever a token surges like this, they do usually come back to these levels if there is not a big news, unless if they have any other news that they're hiding, and if they push that news, the token could obviously go higher than this, and it may take some time before it can retrace to these levels. But usually, if the pump basically happens because of these breakouts, there is a retrace around these levels. So if you can get at these levels, you have to be careful, because again, it is unclear where the token is headed, because there is no news or anything that has yet to support this surge. But again, if you're planning to trade this, you can actually get it in at these entries around 56, 57, around 51, or even around 45, or even at 37. Again, these are going to be a riskier entries, and if we are in the early season, the token should actually go as high as at least 83 cent, because it seems like that it is trying to go above that. So again, we'll have to wait and see what happens, but it seems like that it is preparing for another move up. So I think if you are willing to take risk, you can actually get around 56 cent, but again, it is a risky entry. After that, I think the token, if it is able to push higher than 80, let's just say the 86 cent, I think we could actually go as high as $1 or even higher than that. But I think it does need to break above this level. But if it does go above as high as 85 or 83, I think this is going to be most likely where most of the trader will take profit. we'll have to wait and see what happens, but this is what seems like. Anyways, this was it. I hope you liked the video. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.